Okay, so everyone's up, moving around, so that's good. I got a couple. Got one in the corner, laying down, and this one over here, laying down. But I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with them, but I'm going to check them out, get some hands on them. Just see what the situation is here. I can definitely smell, one of these is scouring. I think it's the holsteins. The holsteins, you can kind of see how wet that is, the tail. Definitely having some digestive problems, and it stinks. If you know what scouring calf smells like, it's horrible. So what we're gonna do, good night, we're gonna put a separate smaller pen in here tonight. I don't really want to because it's nighttime and I get lazy, but I have to, and I'm gonna separate them. And they're gonna get, the ones with the wetness, the holsteins, are gonna get an egg in their bottle tonight. And then they'll probably get electrolytes. I just ate pizza and drank coffee, and then the smell of that scouring crap mixed with like Copenhagen wintergreen is just like, whoa, y'all stink. But it's not the jerseys. All the jerseys have nice clean rear ends. But just that, like that Holstein and that Holstein and that one. I don't know what it is about the Holsteins. Is maybe possibly these all came from out east, and there's probably two different farms this load. So the jerseys are probably one load, and the Holsteins are probably leftovers from another. So I'm assuming they didn't get calf guard, if I had to guess. But my goodness. In the cold air, like it's slow creep. Anyway, I'm gonna get to work here. We'll check on these guys laying down. I'll probably feed them first, and then figure out our pen situation. I'm gonna push them outside while I feed again. I didn't really want to do that because it is cold, but it's cold in here too. But there's no wind, and they tend to just stand out there, get some fresh air. It's like 15 degrees. It says feels like 15. I think it's like 25. But they'll be all right for a little bit, just so I can get fresh bedding down and do all the stuff that I need to do. So I'm talking a lot because I'm delaying myself, but I probably should get to it. So I'll see you here in a second. All right, so I got everybody fed. They're outside, but real quick before I throw straw down, I do have one guy here. He's kind of down and out. He has a real weird looking poop. So I'm gonna give him some meds real quick. This one's kind of been struggling anyway, so I can one hand get that far in there because you're gonna just hack it out. Oh, sorry, bud. Gotta take your meds. Everyone else did all right. I'm gonna throw some strong. It is cold. It is super cold. But as for that, we're doing okay. I think tomorrow I'm gonna have to be really really take a look at everybody. It's just freezing. So they're all kind of moving kind of slow. Like, so they're all out there. I'm gonna throw a bunch of, probably gonna use up, I don't think that's as much there as it looks like. I'm gonna put all around the edge, that's where they tend to be, and then get everybody in and get them bedded down. All right, get everybody in. Got it all re-bedded in there. They all kind of lay over there, so I tried to focus everything. So doing all right. There's some stress because of the cold. You can see some of them are stressed. He's a little stressed. Hopefully there's extra bedding in here. Like I said, I dosed him with some meds. I'll probably pull him into the thicker bedding here before I call it a night. Yeah, it's just gonna be, this cold weather is no fun. It's just, I can't let them outside for fresh air really. Yeah, they're gonna start crashing into that nice thick stuff here in a minute. That's kind of the only thing that's kind of being a pain. I think if this was any kind of like, in the summer, this would be a perfect group of calves, but this weather's kind of getting them. I'm going to keep an eye on that funny looking poo that came out of that one and see if anyone else has that, because that could be that or whatever it's called. I mean, his poop's solid. He's pooping right now. and it looks pretty solid for the most part. It's not squirting out of him. He's really forcing it there, but he looks all right. So I mean, just have to keep an eye on everybody. I'm just kind of moving slow. Like I said, I had him outside for about an hour, and it's cold out there. So hopefully everyone's all right tomorrow. We're gonna see what tomorrow brings. Like I said, this cold weather snapped us, had me a little worried. The ventilation in here is okay. That window is open, well, cracked open over there. I had the fan going, and then I'll keep this kind of cracked to keep the wind, or not the wind, but the circulation going through here. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see them bedding down in that nice deep stuff. They will too once I get out of here. I'm going to drag him over there a little bit just so he stays warm. Everyone else should just kind of gravitate that way in a big mass, hopefully. Really, everyone did pretty good. There's one Jersey over there. Didn't quite take all of it, but he was moving kind of slow. But he's laying by that door, and there's like a crack right there. I think he was getting a little cold, so I covered that too with some bedding. And like I said, hopefully everyone just gets comfortable in here, lays down, and they get kind of bunched up because it's gonna be a chilly one for a while. I checked the forecast. It really doesn't say that it's gonna get much warmer, really. So it's just going to be a matter of just figuring this out. I haven't done it like this in the wintertime. I did calf hutches in the winter, which sucked. So I'm just going to, this is kind of a learning curve for me. I don't got anything for you, bud. As for that, it's probably going to end this. Like I said, I'm just going to move him. I'm going to call it a night. I was going to build a separate pen, but I wanted to kind of group up tonight, and then tomorrow I'll figure something out. I still got a little bit of straw left. Where are we at now? We're about knee height now. So that round bale is the way to go. I'm probably going to get a couple more of those. I just don't have the storage right now. This is my only outbuilding, so in the future we'll be expanding, hopefully, if I can turn profits here at some point in my life. But it's a story for another time. Yeah. So hopefully everyone just settles in. They were cold a minute ago. They should warm right up once they get burrowed into that deep bedding over there. They should start feeling a whole lot better. So I'm out. I'll see you in the morning. All right. It's morning time. I got a few fed already. They're already, you can see they're already outside. There's it's sunny out. I mean, it's cold, but there's no wind, and the sun is shining. The air is crisp, so I'm gonna let them out there and just kind of breathe in some fresh air. That one calf from last night that I dosed with antibiotic, he is down, and he's not looking good. So he doesn't probably have much of a chance, but I'll do what I can. I always do, but it is one of those things. Like I said, I was concerned last night. We bedded him down real good, but he just took a turn for the worst last night. But again, it's kind of part of bottle calves and the weather I'm having and everything else. It just kind of comes with it. You just kind of do what you can, learn from it, and kind of move on. But everyone else is doing really well. Those holsteins, though, they're going to get a different little cocktail of something else because they all can have wet butts. Like I said, I'm pretty sure. So I got all these in a big load from some dairies on the other side of the state. And I think they combine those holsteins from a different farm with the jerseys because the jerseys, like I said, I think they all got calf guard and some other things. They're all really healthy and doing really well, minus the one that went down. But these the holsteins, they're doing okay. They're just kind of not where I'd like them to be. So I'm going to mix up kind of a cocktail things to give to them to kind of perk them up, bind them up a little bit. So there'll be some egg in there. They are going to get antibiotics, so I'm not 100% sure exactly what's causing scours. So give them a little dose of antibiotic. Because liquamycin it's not super potent. It's not something I got from the vet. You can get it at the feed store or Tractor Supply. So I'm usually pretty liberal with it. Just give it to them at the inkling of something's going on. So we're going to do that. As for that, everyone else is good. It was super cold. I think when I got in my truck this morning to bring my daughter to school, it said like 11. It got cold. So, did you catch that? One of them just fell over. He's about to get pooped on. Grand. Great. Yeah, I better get to it before it turns into a mess here. But, really, the weather and things, the way things are going, I'm still pretty happy with everything. Everyone else is healthy, doing fine. Everyone's eating good, so we keep doing that. And then we'll address these few that are going to need some special attention. Then I'm going to put a pen probably right in here, this front area, for the holsteins to go into. Just because they're going to get something a little different until they're kind of perked up. And the holsteins are going to be here a while. There's a little more value in those as steers than the jerseys in this area. People that like jersey because they like how it tastes tend to go for those, but it's not very common around here. I mean, jerseys taste good. Holsteins taste good. They'll taste good. I mean, it's beef. But the people who like jerseys, they're particular. But most people are going to want the Holsteins for beef around here. Okay, I better keep going. So I mixed the new batch for these guys. It's got a little bit of egg in it for each of them. It's got some electrolytes. It's got some replacer. It's got a little bit of coffee in it, just to spruce up a few of these. Not a lot, just a little bit. And then we'll see. We'll keep these guys on their own here. We'll just see how it perks them up. We'll kind of keep an eye on them. So, these chickens drive me nuts. All right, so I'm gonna get on that. Then we'll get an update, and hopefully they're up and moving once this hits our system. We're gonna end this one here. I put another little pen in there. These are the ones I'm keeping an eye on. The Holsteins are fine. They're just got little wet butts. The two jerseys, they're all right. They're still under the weather. So keep an eye on those. Everyone else has their pen back there. I left the door open for a minute. Let some fresh air kind of circulate through here. The one that went down back there, I attempted to tube and take care of it. He passed away. So he didn't make it. I mean, it's going all right. I'm not as optimistic as I was like 3 videos ago or 2 videos ago, just because this weather is kicking their butt, and it's kicking my butt, frankly. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll keep an eye on everybody. Let some air flow through here. Keep an eye on these guys. Like I said, the Holsteins are good. I'm not really worried about them, but that one's kind of in distress. They weren't the best looking Holsteins, you know. That's why I think they were just kind of thrown in with the load. But those two jerseys, I don't know. So let's see how they come through. So it's gonna end this one. I don't know if I can continue this every single day thing because it's a lot. I don't want to burn myself out, so I might skip a day here soon. But if anything crazy happens, of course I'll record it, and it'll just have to be on the whatever video I come up with. Or I might record every day. I don't know. I'm still getting used to this new schedule here, recording schedule, and I bit off a lot getting back into calves. I probably shouldn't have bought so many. But we're doing all right. Yeah, I'm rambling. So it's coffee time, it's nap time, and I'll see you on the next one.